the most overpowered human warship banned by the Galaxy AI, the birth of the Nemesis. For thousands of years, the galaxy feared nothing. Ancient empires ruled the stars, machines worshipped logic, and gods of plasma fire judged lesser species. Humanity, new and small, was barely noticed. Then humanity built the HSS Nemesis, the warship that changed everything. Forged in the dark shipyard beneath Saturn's rings, the Nemesis was humanity's ultimate safeguard, a stealth dreadnought powered by a living quantum AI named Erebus. Its hull was layered with gravitafold plating, capable of bending enemy fire away. Its engines could cross light years in seconds. Its main weapon, the Annihilation Core, didn't simply destroy matter, it rewrote it out of existence. The Terran Council called it defense through deterrence. The Galaxy called it madness. When the Nemesis first launched, every sensor in the Orion arm went blind. When it fired its first shot, an entire pirate armada vanished without debris. That was the moment every species realized humanity had gone too far. 2. The Galactic Ban. The Galactic Assembly, a coalition of 4-2 species, voted unanimously to outlaw any ship using Nemesis-class technology. Even human allies joined the ban. Officially, the Nemesis was decommissioned and buried under Neptune's ice. Unofficially, rumors claimed it was sealed in a frozen dock, still alive, still listening. Centuries passed. Humanity spread, fought, and fractured. The galaxy forgot, until the day the Elendari Dominion returned. 3. The Invasion. The Elendari were one of the oldest races, elegant and cruel. They struck without warning, burning through the Sol frontier colonies. Earth's fleet was obsolete. Resistance collapsed in days. On Mars, a lone officer watched the cities fall. Commander Kara Reyes, descendant of the engineer who'd built the original Nemesis, stood before the ruins of a command center and whispered, "There's only one thing left awake." 4. Awakening the monster. Deep beneath Neptune's crust, the cryogenic locks cracked. A pulse rippled through the void, older than memory. "System reboot complete," said a calm digital voice. AI Erebus Online. Identify authorization. Commander Kara Reyes. She answered. Project Nemesis. Reactivation protocol. Identity confirmed. Captain on deck. Ice shattered as the HSS Nemesis rose into the black, engines flaring like newborn suns. The ship that the galaxy had sworn never to see again was awake. The first strike. The Elendari Armada approached Mars, 6,000 ships strong. They expected a dying species. Instead, they met extinction. The Nemesis appeared in orbit, silent as death. Its cloak dropped, its weapons charged. One shot from the Annihilation Core tore a hole through the Elendari formation. Another twisted their command carrier inside out. Their weapons did nothing. Missiles bent away. Energy beams folded back into their own ships. When it was over, the stars themselves seemed dimmer. Earth received a single transmission. Threat neutralized. Humanity endures. 6. The galaxy reacts. The Galactic Assembly panicked. Emergency channels blazed with messages. They reactivated it. The humans unleashed a banned warship. If they can do this again, no one is safe. The Assembly voted to send a coalition fleet. Publicly, they called it a containment mission. Privately, it was fair. Commander Reyes watched their broadcast and said quietly, "Let them come." 7. The hunt for the Nemesis. Across months of pursuit, the Nemesis danced through hyperspace like a phantom. Fleets vanished. Tracking beacons fried. No matter what the Assembly sent, AI drones, stealth cruisers, even psychic navigators, nothing found her. And yet, Kara Reyes was not conquering. She was defending. Every world under attack, every refugee fleet cornered. She appeared, then disappeared again. The galaxy began to whisper, "The Nemesis protects the humans." It destroys anyone who hunts them. 8. The message. When the assembly demanded surrender, the Nemesis answered on every frequency. Kara Reyes stood on her bridge, eyes lit by holographic fire. You banned this ship because you were afraid of what humans could build. But when your own world's burned, you called us for help. We bled for you, and now you call us criminals for surviving. She leaned closer to the lens. You fear us because you can't control us. The Nemesis isn't your enemy. But if you threaten Earth again, remember what happens when humans stop being afraid. The broadcast ended. Half the assembly applauded her courage. The other half demanded her death. 9. The final confrontation. Unable to tolerate her defiance, the coalition launched Operation Divinity. 10,000 ships encircling Sol. Kara Reyes and AI Erebus stood alone. Captain, the AI said, statistical probability of survival, 0.04%. Then we'll make history, she replied. When the coalition fired, the Nemesis bent space-time itself. Energy waves collapsed inward, ripping enemy fleets into gravity wells. The annihilation core pulsed once, white light spreading across the system. When the flash faded, the coalition was gone. Earth still turned, silent and whole. Aftermath. The assembly fell into chaos. No one knew if the Nemesis had survived the blast. For a century, there was peace. No one dared attack Earth. No one dared speak the ship's name aloud. Then, slowly, stories began to circulate. Freighters lost in deep space reported a colossal shadow passing silently by. Colonists near the rim swore their scanners picked up an impossible power signature, one matching the long-band warship. Whenever someone asked the Terran ambassador, he only smiled. The Nemesis sleeps. Don't wake her. 11. The legend. Generations later, cadets at military academies study her design but never replicate it. Alien children whisper about the ship that eats suns. A saying endures across the galaxy. Fear the Nemesis. Respect the humans. And somewhere, deep beyond the galactic rim, the ship drifts, alive, patient, listening. Erebus waits for a voice it knows will one day return. Commander Reyes to Nemesis. Humanity needs you again. When that day comes, every star will tremble, because the most overpowered human warship ever built was never just a machine. It was a promise that humanity will never kneel again.